This is our top story. The heavy rains that fell in Gqeberha have negatively affected residents in Walmer in Gqeberha, with water flowing into their homes. Weather experts in the city say over 45 millilitres of rain fell in certain areas around the city. Sadly, through this heavy rain has left many homes in the townships drenched in water. Our reporter Lerato Fekisi has more for us.
We're broadcasting live now from one of the other badly affected areas in Gqeberha, Gqeberha Township, here in Gqeberha, where residents say as much as the rain has been welcomed, but they are now seeing the after effects of the rain, where certain areas like Gqeberha and also KwaZulu in the township houses have been drenched in water from what now is officially floods that have affected these areas here. It is cold, there's water coming into residents' houses, and I'll just allow my cameraman just to show you the extent of rain. If you just look for yourself now, you may think these are just puddles of water, but it is actually flooding that's actually taken place in this area overnight. There is water coming to people's homes. As you can see, people are trying to make their way. What is normally just a street where people can walk on now is literally covered in water. You can see the guy right now in shot with the red top, just how deep the water has gone, and how deep and how full the street is now of rainwater that's full in this area. Residents say they have officially given up of the municipality assisting them. I also just asked him, just also show you the guy there in the right who's actually trying to make his way to his house, which is also covered in water. And if you just look at his feet, you can tell by yourself just how bad the water that has actually covered the area of Gqeberha is. But right now I've got a resident here who lives in Gqeberha municipality, whose home also has water coming inside in what is probably one of the coldest days we've had in winter in this municipality. Let me bring him to the conversation now. His name is Jason Blakis and he joins us this afternoon. Jason, you've been living here for a number of years, and I saw a picture of your house when I arrived here. It's really heartbreaking to see that you're living in a house where water literally is coming into your house.
I don't know, because we have councillors here, but they're doing nothing. Keep coming, taking photos, but nothing is happening. They could have built for our houses here, but they don't do that, so they are not responding to anything.
I was going to ask this guy just to step out of shot. If you just see, this is Jason's house, that is his partner standing on this doorstep, and there's water literally flowing inside his house, and he stays there with his partner. It is cold. It's about 11 degrees in Gqeberha this morning, and this is what the current state of his house is. Jason, how do you live in a place where water literally, and you can't even control it, is flowing into your house?
No, you can't live like that, because you have no place to work. Your electrical stuff get damaged, so it's gonna be costing a lot of money to buy the things back. So I don't know.
And in terms of your health, I can imagine, I mean, it's this cold outside, and I can't imagine how cold it must be inside with water coming in.
It's cold inside. I'm just laying there in my bed, so the water is underneath it. I can't do nothing. The councillors is doing nothing. What can I do?
And your health, have you experienced any challenges in terms of your health? Because like you're saying, even under your bed there's water.
It's water, but I'm getting flu, because you can hear my voice is because of all the water inside. It's cold, so I don't know. You can't help nothing. The councillors is doing nothing.
And you said earlier on, you've pretty much have given up, because the councillors come, they take photos, their promises are made, but nothing is done.
Yeah, they're doing nothing. So what can we do as community? The councillors is doing nothing. So I'm giving up. Thanks.
Well, this is Jason Blakis, a resident here in Gqeberha Township, one of the badly affected areas by the rain that fell overnight and this morning here in Gqeberha, saying that he's really given up in terms of getting assistance here. He says he's lived here for over 5 years, and every single time there is a winter season, every time there's heavy rains that pour, his house gets water running into his house. He went as far as saying that there's water even underneath his bed, and he's saying already he's picked up a flu in what is probably one of the coldest winters we've had in Gqeberha, and people are living in such really painful and heart-drenching situations where water is flowing into their homes, subjected to cold, subjected to all kinds of ailments because of this heavy water that's fallen in Gqeberha in the past 2 days.